Everyone talking about Luctor and Emergo by People of the Labyrinths. This came out apparently in 1997. The notes in the fragrance are precious woods, vanilla, fresh grasses, white florals, and dozens of prized ingredients we can't name. I don't know if that's Lucky Scent saying that last part or the perfumer, but clearly there's a lot more than just those ingredients. But I think that those notes really do a good job of representing what this smells like, and I think it's pretty nice. Yeah, it really smells like those notes. Yeah, like you've got the precious wood. I don't know what precious woods exactly is, but there's definitely like a woodsy element to it, though it's not dominant. Vanilla, the fresh grass. It's not like super herbal aromatic grass, just kind of like this fresh pastoral type of vibe. White florals, but not indolic at all. Definitely plenty of cherry, almond, or like marzipan, I think might be the note, but that's like made with almonds, so it might as well be the same thing. Uh, I was concerned looking at the notes, like, this might smell super cheap and synthetic, especially because it's only $130 for a 100 ml, which is pretty cheap as far as things that are kind of niche leaning enough to be on Lucky Scent go. But yeah, I think this is nice. It's very wearable. I even think it's kind of elegant at times. There's like a slightly medicinal cherry in the opening, but not as much as you might think, because anytime I see a cherry note, I'm like, this is gonna smell like cough syrup. But especially after that kind of progresses, and yeah, it's like very rich. It smells a little bit more of like a classic vintage scent profile at times, but not in a 90s way at all, actually, which I think of as being like CK1 type of like fresher, Aqua de Jo, those type of things. This is further back than that, more like classic. But I think it could totally still be pulled off today without automatically smelling dated or anything. I think this would work really well with layering too, either in the sense of adding something darker and like smokier to it, or with something like amber to kind of make it even creamier. Leans feminine, but it could be unisex. It's not like hyper feminine. Moderate longevity and projection, and yeah, this goes for 130 for 100 ml. I think that's a fair deal. Yeah, I think this does a good job of kind of actually taking some, yeah, being a bit unique actually, because there's a lot of things that have any of these individual notes, but I like the way they kind of combine stuff here. Some people might think it smells like kind of cherry Play-Doh vibes or something, but more like a high-end version of cherry Play-Doh. But yeah, if you're interested in kind of like a cherry woodsy vanilla scent, I totally would recommend checking this out. I will link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample.